Fall feels cozy. Walks through golden leaves, warm evenings at home, blankets, and the smell of tea. But for pets, this season can hide quite a few dangers. From mushrooms and chestnuts outside to holiday foods, scented candles, and parasites that can stay active even when the weather cools down. Let's look at what can be harmful to cats and dogs in the fall, and how to help keep them safe.
Hi, pet lovers. You're watching Giraffe. Fall is not just about cozy vibes, warm blankets, and tea. It's also a season when pet parents need to be especially attentive. Today, we'll go over what to watch out for so your cat or dog can get through this time of year safely and without unpleasant surprises.
Picture a normal walk through the park, leaves crunching underfoot while your furry friend is busy sniffing something nearby. And quite often it's not just leaves. It could be acorns, chestnuts, or wild mushrooms. They may look harmless, but they can actually be dangerous. Our pets are natural explorers. They don't just sniff unfamiliar things, they often try to taste them too. That's why certain fall fruits and plants can become a real concern. Acorns contain tannins, which may cause vomiting, diarrhea, and irritation of the digestive tract. Chestnuts, especially wild ones, can also be dangerous. They may lead to poisoning, weakness, seizures, and other serious reactions. Wild mushrooms are a separate threat altogether. Even if a mushroom looks ordinary, it can be toxic to animals. The consequences can range from digestive upset to liver damage, nervous system problems, and critical conditions.
During walks, keep a close eye on anything your pet tries to pick up from the ground. This is especially important in the fall, when parks and yards are full of leaves, chestnuts, acorns, and mushrooms. At home, it's also best not to leave similar items where your pet can easily reach them, so there's no unnecessary temptation.
Fall is generous not only with fruits, but with flowers too. Parks, flower beds, yards, and vases at home are often filled with chrysanthemums, asters, dahlias, and other seasonal plants. But what looks beautiful to us can sometimes be a problem for our pets. Some plants contain natural toxins or essential oils that can irritate a pet's mucous membranes, skin, and digestive system. This may lead to vomiting, diarrhea, itching, skin irritation, and in some cases, more serious consequences.
So if you keep flowers at home, it's better to place them somewhere your pet definitely can't reach. And while you're out on a walk, make sure your dog doesn't decide to taste a fall bouquet.
Pets often aren't trying to eat flowers on purpose. They may simply be playing, sniffing, or testing something new with their teeth. But even that kind of curiosity can end badly.
Be honest, who hasn't given their pet a little bite from the table during a family dinner? They look at us like they haven't eaten in 100 years. But those are exactly the moments when it's important not to give in.
Some foods that are perfectly normal for us can be dangerous for cats and dogs. Onions and garlic contain compounds that damage red blood cells. This can lead to anemia, weakness, and even breathing problems. Grapes and raisins are another well-known danger. Even a small amount can cause serious poisoning and kidney problems. Nuts aren't always safe either. They may trigger allergic reactions and digestive issues, while certain types can cause weakness and tremors. Avocado is also best avoided, since it contains substances that may cause unwanted reactions in animals. Another risky category is fatty, fried, smoked, and heavily seasoned food. It puts extra strain on the digestive system, liver, and pancreas. Even a small piece from the table can cause serious discomfort. Alcohol, coffee, and strong tea are absolutely not for pets. For them, these are not harmless drinks, but a dangerous burden on the nervous and cardiovascular systems.
The best approach is simple. Don't share food from the table with your pet, and let guests know in advance not to do it either.
Scented candles can create a cozy fall atmosphere, but for animals, strong smells may be a real challenge. Cats and dogs have a much more sensitive sense of smell than we do. What seems like a faint fragrance to a person may feel overwhelming to a pet. For animals, Scent is one of the main ways they understand the world. That's why strong fragrances can cause anxiety, irritation of the mucous membranes, or general discomfort. Some components in scented products may also trigger unwanted reactions if they come into contact with fur or skin, or if they're accidentally swallowed. And open flame is a risk in itself. A curious pet may come too close, knock over a candle with a paw, or get burned.
If you use scented candles, never leave them unattended, and place them where your pet can't reach them.
You've probably noticed how animals react to unfamiliar sounds. Something rumbles in the distance, and your pet is already on alert. Rustling leaves, wind, thunder, or loud street noises can all make cats and dogs anxious. What feels like ordinary seasonal background noise to us can be a strong trigger for them. In some cases, pets may hide, tremble, or behave restlessly.
In moments like these, it's important not to scold your pet for being afraid. Instead, create a calm, safe place where they can hide and feel protected.
Fall doesn't mean parasites are gone. Ticks and fleas can remain active until the first sustained frosts. They may cause itching, allergic reactions, and can also spread dangerous infections. Preventive protection should be used regularly and in line with your veterinarian's advice. The form may vary: drops, tablets, collars, or other options selected according to your pet's age, weight, and health needs. Even if your pet lives in an apartment and barely goes outside, the risk doesn't disappear completely. Parasites can accidentally be brought indoors on shoes or clothing. After walks in nature, it's useful to do a quick check. Pay special attention to the paws, belly, ears, and areas with thinner fur. These are common hiding spots for ticks.
When it comes to prevention, consistency is far more effective than dealing with the consequences of a bite or infection later on. May this fall bring your furry friend nothing but warm walks, cozy evenings, and care, not stress or dangerous surprises. Thanks for spending this time with us. Subscribe to Pan Giraffe, leave a like, and we'll see you in the next video.